sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Hello. Anybody out there, welcome back. I'm praying to the FPL gods, or in this specific case, Virgin Media gods, that everything's okay. You'll be fully aware that we've just had some issues regarding the internet and whatnot, and me and Dan have just recorded, haven't we, Dan, a quick video for members just chatting about what we're thinking could be happening this particular game week. Internet just never goes right, does it, Dan?
No, can't always rely on it.
No, you can't. Hopefully the game could be updated now. No, it's still not. Wait a minute, let me just quickly check if the game's updated or not. For anybody watching this, can you let us know if we are okay, if we're all live, if we're all the game has updated. Fantastic. The game has updated, Dan. Right, I'm just going to get on with it because we've been here all day chatting about God knows what. I'm just going to go to Jason. What do you think he's done, Dan? Do you reckon he's wildcarded? I think he's free hitted personally.
Yeah, I reckon free hit actually. It'll be interesting to see what he's done.
Here we go. The big reveal. This is Jason's team. For crying out loud. What is going on? Wow, so the game's uploaded, but it hasn't uploaded, Dan, because it's just showing me Jason's last team. Can anybody help me out here? What's going on here? The game's updated. Alright, no, that's not it. Right, for some strange reason, I can't access Jason's team. Well, I can, but it's his last team. Let's just see if... Nope. Fantastic, brilliant. So the game's updated, but it hasn't updated, Dan.
It's not really updated, is it?
Hello, Gabrielle Derop. Can anybody in chat let me know what the hell's going on here? Anybody at all? I've literally just hit the stream button. Just quickly advertise it in Discord if anybody wants to tell people on Twitter that we're live. In fact, you know what? I'll do that quickly now. Oh, God. Dan, we were talking about the specific fixtures, and you were talking about Leeds and the fact that we're both expecting, let's get real here, for them. We've just done a 15-minute video regarding this for members, so any members, it's just doing the checks right now. It's at 70%. Checks take forever now. For some reason, checks take forever. I have no idea why, but Yeah, we were just talking about Leeds, and we both think that this new manager is going to probably tighten things up, and both games between Leicester and Aston Villa aren't exactly going to be high scoring.
Well, he's got to do something. I mean, the amount of goals they've been letting in has just been crazy, and that's obviously why Bielsa fell on his sword. So, 2 tricky games, really, obviously Leicester and Villa. Yeah, I think he will look to tighten things up, because ultimately, if they don't start to tighten things up, they're going to get relegated.
Yeah, precisely. That is exactly this. They're 2 points clear of us as it stands right now with the game in hand. For anybody watching, my team's up on screen right now. I don't know why I can't access the game on this end, but whatever. Dubravka in goal. We've got Rudiger, Trent, Reece James, captain, Saka, Rafinha, Coutinho, Son, Salah, Hwang, Brozier. We were talking just a minute ago, my dilemma between Saka and Robertson. Me leaving Tierney on the bench instead of Trent, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm playing Tierney myself. I've got Tierney and White in my squad. Obviously, White's nice and cheap at 4.5. I mean, Watford away, we should get the win. But it's just one of those games where I feel like, I don't know, it almost seems that that expectation could lead us to slip. I can't explain why I feel like that, but that's the sort of game we should be looking to get the full 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a bit. Someone's saying in the chat here that it's updated on mobile. I don't see what the difference is. Robert Rank, it updated, checked on my mobile. Let's have a quick look, because I'm quite confused as to why it's not uploading up on my screen, and yet it's perfectly fine uploading on. Yep, so it's uploaded there, uploaded here. Okay, well, I prefer doing live reactions to everything, but if we can't do this, then what I'm going to have to do, everybody, is check on my Discord, and I'll have to put the screenshot of Jason's team. This is going to be a pain in the backside to do that. How strange that it's not doing it on this. Quickly check your team, Dan. No, it's not working on here for some bizarre reason. So what I'm going to have to do, everybody, is now put it on the Discord and find out exactly why this isn't working, because that is very, very strange. Why the game on this particular fixture on OBS isn't specifically working. That is absolutely infuriating. But that's my team up on screen as it stands right now. So you can look at that. Me and Dan are now going to find out what Jason done. Now, you said you reckon he's done a free hit.
Yeah, I think so.
Right then, well, here we go, Dan. The time will be revealed. The answer is he hasn't free hitted. Wow.
What's the name?
Wow. Okay. I'm going to screenshot that. Fuck off. So he's done 2 free transfers. 2 free transfers, Dan. And guess who he's captained?
James?
Close.
Rudiger?
Yep, he's captained your player, Rudiger.
No, he hasn't.
He has.
Oh.
He has.
Oh,
he's captain Rudiger, mate. So,
wow.
Jason's team is as follows. You're going to load up, or what is going on with technology today? This is ridiculous. There we are. Thank you. So this is Jason's team in full. We have got Ben Foster in goal, Trent, Digne, Saiss, Rudiger, captain. So he's done Mason Mount, Ramsey, Son, Salah, Brozier and Jimenez. So he's got a lot of differentials on me.
Brozier is one that I went for with my free hit. And that was just literally, I was in a pub and my friend said, why don't you try Brozier for your double game week? But with Mason Mount, I did look at him and I looked obviously the points that he's amassed this season and everything, and this could bite me in the arse saying this, but I think I've been burnt by Mount a few times now, particularly on double game weeks. So it's one of those ones. It looks good on paper, but it just never seems to pay off.
He's a guaranteed starter.
Yeah, he's a great player, guaranteed starter, and I don't know. Whether he's just not that explosive player that's going to get a double-digit haul. But once again, this could all come shooting back in my face. Really, I mean, I did consider Havertz but just based on articles I'd read, really, that he created a lot of chances in the League Cup final, and he scored against Lille, he scored against Palmeiras. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but I was just more on the defensive option for Chelsea, really.
Do you want to hear some good news?
Go on.
Our mate Sai is wildcarded. I haven't seen what he's done. So Sai's wildcarded. I'm going to take a quick screenshot. Oh, yes. Yes. Good lad. Oh, yes. Now then, could this be sabotage, Dan? Or could this be Sai Bellamy being a genius? Here we go, everybody. This is Sai's team. This is a wild card. Are you ready for this, Dan?
Go for it.
Sarr in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Reece James. Vice captain. Saiz. Not bad so far. Perfectly fine. Salah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Mount.
Okay.
Captain.
What?
Yep. Mason Mount. Captain.
God.
Tell us.
No. This is the thought process now. I've spent the last 5 minutes downplaying him and sort of saying he's not going to do much. And now we've got top of the league guy captain him for double game week. So yeah, feel a bit worried now.
Coutinho.
Wow, that was in the fucking hell. That was whoops. Sorry,
we're not members.
Oh, okay.
We've got Podence. What do you think about Podence?
Decent differential pick. I was thinking about Wolves midfield second options, but I didn't quite have the minerals to do it.
You're going to love the strike force, Dan.
Go on.
Che Adams, yeah.
Okay.
Harry Kane, yeah. Chris Wood.
Chris Wood? Why?
Talk to us, Dan.
To be honest with you, I mean, Steve, to be honest with you, that team is pretty good, apart from Chris Wood. But what does Si know that we don't know, as we always like to say? I think that, to be fair, for this particular double game week, yeah, I mean, what do you think?
It's a double game week team, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, next week. So, for anybody that doesn't, nobody will know this. Unless you're a member, you won't know any of this. So, myself talks quite, I say in depth. I just talk a lot about people's teams and where I think they're going to go. And I did call that Sai has to wildcard. He had to wildcard no matter. His team was a shambles. The problem with Sai's team is that he didn't have any double game week players for this specific game week. He had nothing. Now, I'm pretty certain, Dan, that Sai has not got his free hits left. I think Sai played both his free hits. He's definitely played his triple captaincy, and I know he's played one free hit. Why is nothing working? Why is the fucking FPL site down again on my main computer? You fucking sack of shit. Fuck me.
Are we live? Are you talking like this?
We are live, mate, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
You're lucky I haven't said the C word. Not well, you're not lucky, but... Fuck me. Awful. Right, thank you. Right, so Sai's played both his free hits. Cool. Now, for next week, Dan, we've got a double game week 29 coming up.
Okay.
Si ain't got any of it. So he's got Salah and Trent, which is good. But there's no Arsenal in there. Now, don't get me wrong, Arsenal have got they're hard fixtures against Liverpool and I've forgotten who the other team is quickly. Where is it? Leicester. He's got Harry Kane. I forgot about him. Harry Kane he's got. So he'll probably captain. I think he'll captain Kane actually across those two fixtures. In my opinion, they've got Man United and Brighton. He's got Chris Wood as well. He's another double game week player. So I tell a lie. Actually, Si's got quite a few players. He's not banking on Arsenal though. I think he's given up faith in your team, Dan. Do you think that people should be giving up faith with you lot?
For the double game week coming up?
Well, double game week and just moving forward in general.
I mean, you know, we're doing pretty well at the moment, but that Leicester Liverpool double up is going to be, I wouldn't have massive confidence for that particular double game week set of fixtures. So, but after that, the running's not too bad. So, you know, we're just outside the we're sort of in the race for the top four, and we've done pretty well. So I wouldn't write us off just yet, but yeah, for that double game week, I wouldn't necessarily say it's your best bet is to go for Arsenal Sense.
Just want to say hello to everybody that is joining us. Thanks for joining myself and Dan. We've had a lot of technical issues this morning, as you can probably imagine. I've literally just posted up a members video as well. Me and Dan just talking a minute ago for about 15 minutes or so. And just support the show. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And why not hit the like button for what we're doing at the moment. We're just quickly going through the rivals teams. Now, apparently Brian Tavares has posted up his wildcard team. He's up against Si in the Cup. Oh, God. Wow. This is Brian's team. It's up on screen right now. Dubravka in goal. Digne. Reece James captain. Rudiger. Alonso. He's gone triple Chelsea, Dan. Rudiger, Alonso, James.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's pretty bold.
Livramento, Ramsey, Salah's son, Vardy, and Kane. And on the bench, he has got Saka, Geldhart, Gordon. But that, I'll tell you what, on paper, it looks like an excellent team. Vardy and Kane up top. Jamie Vardy, Dan.
Well, I mean, he's got against Leeds. I would back him to score. So
Yeah.
You know, we can sometimes forget. You know, obviously Leicester have had a bit of a challenging season. But would you bet against Vardy scoring against Leeds today, or the way they've been leaking goals? They've got a new manager, but it's not necessarily going to solve everything overnight. So, yeah, it's a good pick. I
agree with Techers here, saying these wildcards are very short-sighted. People seem to think the season finishes at game week 30. Absolutely, it's why I wasn't really bothered with this particular game week, and just to highlight my thoughts about this particular double game week. I think that if you had the players already in your team, and they had the double game week, that's all you needed to do. I think going out your way to get Chelsea, not a problem with that at all. I think that's absolutely fine. But I've seen some people do our man Dylan said he was going to be doing a -16 for this double game week. I know Davey FPL has done a -16. I'm just going to quickly check to see if I can actually access on the screen here the rivals teams. That'll be a big help if I can do. Let me just quickly put up. No, for some reason I can't actually access it. So unfortunately, this is going to be a pain in the backside doing all this stuff. But yeah, that's Brian's team there. And yeah, triple up on Chelsea is... well, if they concede in both games, Brian, and obviously myself as captain Reece James as well, that's not exactly going to be the greatest start to the game week. But we have got 5 fixtures this afternoon, Dan. Myself, Nuclear Atoms, I'd like to think be joining me, and I say this invite all the time. If anybody wants to join myself and Nuclear Atoms, hopefully there'll be no issues regarding the internet. There shouldn't be, but you never know. We seem to be going okay now. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But yeah, we've got several fixtures coming up this afternoon, Dan. We kick off with, so Leicester Leeds. Let's just quickly find out what you think about this lunchtime kickoff, mate.
That'd be an interesting game. But I'm going to go back on what I said before, actually, with the members video. I'm going to say Leicester will edge it 2-1, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised, I say, if Vardy does get a goal or an assist.
So, copying my predictions again.
Season, mate.
So the one of 5 3 p.m. kickoffs this afternoon. We start with Aston Villa Southampton. Take it away, pal.
Yeah, I mean, I think Southampton have certainly picked up recently. They've done very well, and team that doesn't get enough credit, I think, really, with their manager as well. That's another tough one to call, you know. Villa, Coutinho, one that I feel like I've missed out on. Obviously, Sai got him in on his wild card. I'm going to go 2-2.
A bit of breaking news, everybody. A bit of breaking news. Top of the Rivals League is George. And he's wildcarded, Dan.
Okay.
Teams up on screen. We have got Dubravka in goal, Kilman, Reece James, Rudiger, Salah, Rafinha captain, Coutinho, Ramsey, Kane, Brozier and Adams. There we are, Techers. On the bench, Trent, Saka, Ben White and Ramsdale. It looks like a beautiful bench boost team, but it's not. It's a wildcard team. He's got basically all his chips in play, essentially, so he can do whatever the hell he wants. He's doing exceptionally well. He's ranked very, very highly in the world. But yeah, Rafinha captain, Dan. I know Andy did that. What were your thoughts on Rafinha captain?
That's wild. But, I mean, I think at this stage of the season, it was a bit like me with Rudiger this morning. I was just like, do you know what? I had this sensible voice in my head that said, oh, Captain Salah, you know, double game week's not always all that.
Yes.
He's at home. And I was like, I just can't be bothered being boring. I was just like, do you know what? I'm not... I looked at it and I just think, why not? I can't remember the last time I captained a defender, actually. So, yeah, just go with something a bit different.
Well,
Rafinha, cracking player. I mean, as I said before, if Leeds do get relegated, obviously I hope they don't get relegated. Nothing against Leeds, but if they were to fall, then Rafinha would be, you know, love to see him at the Emirates. Really, you know, doesn't play for Brazil for nothing. So, yeah, it's an interesting pick.
We've got a really good fight now because second place Wayne Dean has wildcarded as well. Here we go. You're going to love the Newcastle picks. This is a wildcard. Sarr in goal. Rudiger, Digne, Trent, Coutinho, captain Dan.
Wow.
Second in the Rivals League. 3,000th in the world. Coutinho, captain. Salah, Rafinha. Joe Willock, Dan. In form at the moment. I know that Karma Baby brought him in. Fan of Joe Willock coming from your lot and did really well at the end of last season after his loan spell?
Yeah, I mean, I just, you know, when some players leave a club or whatever, you know, obviously he was come up through the academy and whatnot. I always hope he does well, just as long as it's not against Arsenal. Yeah, it was pretty interesting pick there. I'm not massively confident on that one, but
well, will you be?
You know, he did have that peak.
Will you be massively confident on this front three of Watkins, Jimenez, and Chris Wood?
No, I mean these front lines that you've been reading off to me the last half an hour or so. I mean, I look at mine and I'm like, my front line. I've gone for this whole cheaper template of the three sort of mid-range strikers throughout most of the season. Now it seems that people are just diverting back to having two more premium forwards, really, in some of the teams that you've mentioned. But Watkins, not really. Like I said, I've got Jimenez in, so I can't be a hypocrite. I've gone fixtures over form with Jimenez. I don't feel massively confident with it. So we'll see. But there's some logic to it, obviously, with the double game week.
Third spot Crypto. This is why I'm so annoyed I can't bring this on screen. People will be able to see me fist pumping in the air. This is great for the Rivals League. So here we go. We've got the top 2 that have wildcarded. 3rd place, Crypto. He's free hitted Dan. There's a theme here, but Sarr in goal, Rudiger, Saiss, Reece James captain, Thiago Silva, Ward-Prowse, Coutinho, Rafinha, Salah, Brozier and Adams. For a free hit, that's looking good. I mean, on the bench, Dubravka, Fraser, Jimenez, Shaw. If only he could bench boost, he can't. This is a beautiful team on paper.
Yeah, yeah, it's a beautiful team. Yeah, Brozier, like I said, I had him in the double game week before. Talented player, obviously on loan from Chelsea. Could potentially pay off really, but I've still got it in my head about Coutinho now that I've missed out on something. I've not followed my gut instincts. I've gone for Jimenez rather than going for the one that was in the back of my mind, thinking that would be the good one to go for this double game week. So I feel like it's gonna bite me back in the arse by the end of this double game week. Coutinho's going to double haul.
And before we let you go, Dan, because I know you've got to get shooting in a second, let's just quickly hear your thoughts on 4th place, JC. He's 10 points behind 3rd spot. He's hit his wild card as well. We've gone with Star and goal. Alonso, captain. There we are. That's all we needed to hear, mate. Livramento, Trent Rudiger, Rafinha, Salah, Coutinho, Kane, Brozier, Jimenez. Now, I'm surprised he's done this. He's benched. Well, I get why he's done it. But he's got Kulusevski on the bench, Tottenham's new wonder kid, or however old he is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kulusevski on the bench, Ben White and Gordon. But yeah, Alonso captain, Dan.
Very interesting. A few seasons ago, you'd have took your hat off to him and said fair play, but Alonso at the moment, I don't know. There's some very interesting differential captains this double game week, certainly, but is Alonso guaranteed to start both of those games?
These aren't players either that have that are doing rubbish in the world. They're like in the top 10,000. George is 2,000th in the world, for crying out loud. What
do they know that we don't know? That's what I always say when you
the guy that's top of our Tour Elite mini league, Daniel Benson, he's wild carded. He's gone with Rudiger captain, Dan. So top of the Tour Elite has gone with Rudiger, your mate, your captain.
Danny Benson knows his football well. Lovely lad. Yeah, big Man United fan, doing very well this season. I mean, Rudiger. I'm hoping in an ideal world, 2 clean sheets and maybe a goal from a set piece. Because he is a threat at those set pieces. Obviously, all this talk about his contract and everything. We should hope that he'll start both games. Seems fairly set in stone. And Burnley. I don't think Norwich are going to score against Chelsea. Although I feel like they did in the reverse fixture. But yeah, Burnley. I don't know that Burnley that I saw against Tottenham. I told you, I watched the last 25 minutes of the game. Really enjoyed it. Because just the way that Burnley played was such.
It's not going to be easy.
Commitment.
He's going to be playing Chelsea. He's going to play Lukaku up front. Big, strong man trying to hold up the play here. Had a bit of a tussle with, if Ben Mee's fit to play, but have a tussle with Tarkowski and Ben Mee. Be able to lay off the ball to say the likes of Havertz, Mason Mount, and so on. And even Ziyech. Ziyech is someone that I think people have overlooked, but unfortunately, the problem is that there's not guaranteed to start both games. I'll tell you what, if Ziyech was fit and available, I would have, for definite, 100% definite guaranteed start, I would have gone with Ziyech, captain myself, but, whatever. I've gone with Reece James instead. Dan, I'm going to just continue chatting for a bit longer, so if you want to say anything before you go, just let us know.
Just thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks for having me on as well. Good luck with your double game week. And when Rudiger gets benched for both games, don't blame me.
That ain't happening, mate. He's the only guaranteed starter. The only guaranteed star in Chelsea.
And when Coutinho gets, a hatful of assists and goals over the next double game weeks, I'll just be, just cursing my luck once again. But I hope everyone enjoys the game. Some cracking games this weekend. Really looking forward to it all. And have yourselves a good weekend.
Cheers, dude. I'll catch you later, mate.
Cheers. All right. Take it easy, guys.
There's Dan there. Really appreciate him joining me. And again, we have been chatting for the past hour and 20 minutes in theory, but unfortunately, due to technical issues, that isn't the case. Thank you, Ian, there. Well, you'd like to think so. That isn't Dread. That is someone that I used to work with. Hello, Steve-O. How's it going, mate? Yeah, you're right, dude. Gabriel De Rock, 21 different captaincy picks in the Rivals League. Yeah, absolutely. I am absolutely loving this Rivals League at the moment. Specifically with the fact that three of them have wildcarded, one of them have free hitted. I'd like to think so, that the free hitter in crypto, I think that he's the one that may be in the driving seat now. If I bring up his free hit team, which hopefully I should be able to do. That's his free hit team there. Absolutely phenomenal. The triple up in Southampton, I think, is fantastic. I think that is a beautiful move to go for. They have got good fixtures. Southampton to score goals, as I keep saying. It's all about the goal scoring at the end of the day. Forget about the defence. And that is a beautiful free hit team there. He's gone with Reece James captaincy. Again, these people are no mugs. Crypto is 9,000th in the world. You've got George, as I've just mentioned. He's 2,000th in the world. Wayne Dean, 3,000th in the world. It's, it's... It's one of those, and up on screen right now is that free hit team that Thingy's done. Just to quickly show you Jason's team, he hasn't done anything. He did a minus. No, he hadn't even done a hit. He hasn't even done a hit, and this is Jason's team, right? No, it's not. That's Si's team. That's Si's wildcard team. Where's Jason's team? This is it here. There we are. That's Jason's team. This is fascinating. So we've got. This is up against me for the rivalry. So we've got Ben Foster. In fact, let's just have I think put up Dan's team. We've got Ben Foster up against Dubravka. Now, Foster, Arsenal at home, Wolves away. I would argue that there's a very, very good chance that Jason gets some good points from Foster across those two fixtures, because I think he'll get some save points against Arsenal. He'll concede, but I think they'll get some save points, and then there's a high chance of a clean sheet against Wolves. We then have Trent up against Trent. This is really interesting. This is why I love this rivalry between myself and Jace, because I'm going with a 3-5-2. Jason's going with a 4-4-2. He benched Saka, whereas I played him. So yeah, it's Trent. Thier up against Saka, essentially. Saiss against James, and Rudiger captain against Rudiger. We then have Mason Mount up against Rafinha. We've got Coutinho against Ramsey, Son and Salah. And then Hwang versus Jimenez. Absolutely fantastic. This is fantastic. Jason, though, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double game week players. Jason's got 2, 4, 6, 8. Saka against Thier. This is good. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I'll just quickly bring up Dan's team, seeing as he's just joined us. So that was 2 free transfers for Jason. Very good transfers, very, very good. This is Dan's team. Foster, Kilman, Trent, Rudiger captain, Tierney, Salah, Luis Diaz, Bernardo, Saka, Dennis, Jimenez. I mean, I said to him on the members video, his team looks... Well, I didn't see it, but it sounded horrible. It's probably going to bite me on the bum, but it looks horrible on paper as well. That team doesn't look particularly nice when I look at it there. I think that Dan could be looking at, again, I could be completely wrong, but could be dropping down the rankings this particular game week. Yeah, I'm just looking at Davey FPL's team here. He did do a -12. Davey FPL did a -12 for that. Just don't. Again, who am I to say? He's such a good player, Davey. He's such a good player, Davey. And, you know, for a bench boost, you know, it looks, once again, the classic line of it looks fantastic on paper. I'll just quickly upload it. I just have this, I don't know why, I don't know what it is. It's just because we've been with Davey for such a long time. He is a good friend of the show, and it's just something about him that just the luck seems to come through. And his bench boost there is Forster, Digne, James captain. I mean, I joked on Twitter, but it's the truth. You've gone and captained the player that I've gone and done, which means that he's going to blank, unfortunately. You've got the likes of Saiz Kilman, Salah for obvious reasons, Coutinho, Rafinha. It's a very similar team to mine. You're copying me, Davey. Unlikely, Steve-O. But, I mean, his transfers were Weghorst, Mahrez, White and Ben Mee out for Che Adams, Salah, Kilman and Reece James, captain. They're excellent transfers. They're all upgrades. They're all absolute definite upgrades. It's just, will Davey be profitable from that specific bench boost? I mean, the bench, Trent, Son, Saka, Ramsdale, all excellent fixtures for him. And you'd like to think so, that he'll be able to come out on top. I mean, the guy on top is his FPL mate, and he's played his free hit. Oh my good! Wow, he's played his free hit. Oh wow! Oh, this is literally Booker T. Oh my goodness! Wow! Look who he's benched. Woohoo! Look at that. Harry Kane on the bench. He's gone for it. Oh, good lad. Dan as well. Sarr in goal. Rudiger captain. Thiago Silva target. Saiz, Willock, Havertz, Salah, Rafinha, Coutinho, Adams. Bloody hell, man. Harry Kane on the bench. At home to Everton. What do you guys think about that? Surprising. Very, very surprising. Nuclear I'm saying the football match is looking exciting this week. FPL Trixie saying, why is everyone wants Rafinha? Because he's got a double game week. Well, hello Wayne. Yes, we've just been talking about your teammate, and I can't remember what I said about it. What did I say about everybody? I know you're on your wildcard, because so is the other rivals. You're up. It's fantastic. I was just talking about it, Wayne. You have wildcarded. Top spot George has wildcarded. Yeah, it's the Watkins and Wood. Dan wasn't particularly happy with the Watkins and Wood. I'm going to be going out in a minute to basically do some fantasy bets. So Watkins to score any time, Wayne? Chris Wood to score any time. I'm going to be doing it. So Matt Henley saying Willock over Kane. I think there's a chance Willock gets a minimum of an attack and return across those two fixtures, but can it be better and more profitable than Kane up against Everton? Depends what Everton turn. I know I was briefly listening to James on Planet FPL. He's a bit concerned there's the chance of Everton playing that 4-5-1. Be difficult for Spurs to break them down. Yeah. Relic return. Hello, Relic. Chelsea hysteria gone too far. I don't think it's gone too far, but I think some of the players people have brought in, there's only so many players, so many people that get returns for Chelsea, and it's all sporadic, really. It's all sporadic returns from Chelsea, and I think that bringing in a couple of defenders is probably the wise decision. That the attacking point of view. Oh yeah, thank you, Ramanathan. The game has just started. Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna quickly end the stream. I'm gonna go out and do some fantasy football bets. I just want to say once again for everybody putting up with myself and Dan over the past 2 hours, really, in and out of technology, in and out of reception, all that nonsense. Like I said, for members, anybody watching, if you do want to support the show and want to become a member, I do 1 or 2 members videos a week. So if you want to support the show, by all means, become a member. A lot of videos are dedicated to the people that are members, really, and their teams, specifically the Rivals League and whatnot. So if you want to simply support the show by becoming a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you've enjoyed the stream. Really appreciate it. Just a quick reminder, myself and Nukerams are definitely going to be streaming at 3 p.m. So 3 p.m, myself and Nukerams are going to be going live, covering the 3 p.m. kitchers. I'm inviting you now. Join in the Discord, join myself and Nuka live on air, just to get your reactions to as the goals go in. We have got 5 fixtures, as I've stated. You all know what the fixtures are, always the same. They're up on screen right now. We've got Aston Villa up against Southampton. We've got Burnley against Chelsea, Newcastle, Brighton, Norwich, Brentford, Wolves versus Crystal Palace. I think when I did my predictions yesterday, I think I said that they'll be just pretty much 1 goal each per team. So, we've just seen there that Dan James has come very close. There we are. Thank you, Ramanathan. Close chance, a corner to Leeds. Linish is saying, Mason Mount to score any time. Don't you worry, my friend. That'll be happening. Blonde saying, Maguire to get a car versus Man City could be worth a little cheeky 50p. It's not really a fantasy bet, though, Blonde. Come on. All about goals and assists. Over, under. I agree with Matt Henley there. Kane has a higher ceiling, though, even with Spurs inconsistently. That's very true. Chris Tinson, triple Chelsea is very, very dangerous. I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, hopefully see a lot of familiar faces at 3 o'clock. And we will catch you later. Follow us on Twitter at Elite FPL. And like I said, join this Discord where you guys can continue talking about fantasy football, what's going on in the world of football right now. And yeah, really appreciate it. And once again, happy birthday to Jason. It could be a birthday, I say birthday stream. Could be a birthday to remember or one to forget. Who knows? Thanks, everyone.